One such bizarre case was that of the late Prophet Samuel Asare, or Odifo Asare, who was the founder of the Lord is My Shepherd Church based in Kumasi.
Hallelujah! 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 Now, and then I'm a baby. You're not friend, your sister. Aposia,
On Sunday, 7th February 1982, while a church service was in progress, one Major Joe Dako of the Ghana Army Medical Corps, stationed at the 4BN in Kumasi, entered the church brandishing a pistol. Robert Owusu was an usher in the church at the time of the incident. He gave special assignment his account of what happened.
Ya can't change, but I think you're poor sorry. Or my dominion, Konya, Commonwealth Banti, and Kirchy. Oh, 1 year yet. Now, treat to the ships, so for soon, or to yeah, no, the call round, yeah, and Timianto. Now, Jetun, or in bodyguide, no, Koya. Koya, soften and Nina, swimming and Tia was be a passa. Now, soften a committee from the swimming. So, comparison could be a information if you want to buy and as I say, in buy and check the Sudan suburb you buying the nothing to try. In your sweet report to barracks, no, and I don't know because my train near report to barracks. Now, I saw fresh off the field, or the Tunisian soon, or the citizen, or Pessoa to a and two.
Wife of Odifo Asare, Hannah Asare, who also saw everything unfold in the church, tells Special Assignment how in the confrontation with the church members, the gun went off and seriously wounded a policewoman, Joanna Essien, who was attending the church service. We traced Hannah Asare to her village, about 3.5 hours drive from Accra.
Ghana, yes, say. I'll go to up on the channel. After that, getting the Southbound day. Pat and all done any no here. Sister, no 2 need to know. Or 2 Anton. Or 2 other bosses, and Yasaka. Or 2 you born I saw them ho. Nature say a more jalaba. No boys, Robert, ma'am, don't come. Was it all far gay? What the no go to G. Nah, Uncle Fu answered that. Girlie, when was some alcohol hospital, walk fun, walk naked, why and I kayakada, or cruma the next year. My why am ready to do. No, was I walk to national hospital. No doctor be out or him, whom day, whom we was it more Jessinado. What the more Jessinado? Now on our Saturday, getting on we. Nana, so what you know, a neighbor said, then walk away, no walk up when you wo mpa no so nta na sesofo na wo nya wo doctor fo nya wo gwan
She also reviewed how Odifo Asari was arrested, shot dead, and his body burnt at Kejitia, part of the Central Business District of Kumasi.
Baby, I make a meko shehon. To the line when a tama wasn't the best aquan. And wo afraid, wo jen pana, wasn't the best aquan. A kukuno. Wasn't a worker no to no china say. If I could turn or sa back Kejitia. Nti hoso wo bonus la nyipa ato mayinde wina we o bonus la nti wo bre no ena ono so wo kana ko fa wo kana fa run about ni baby a wo hyew nan wo se fa ko fi so ya do lokwa na wodi tunu gu no kokko na oto hoti wewu wo buru no tuna ma de chi asa na wo san so wo se ya hyiw no rifu asar na ya hu no ya chi no ya hye no obi ambra mahwe
Itu esue boa training college wa ba so njina ye so no trace o ma chichira so rumani bi e do ma tanta ho so ma so o ma kumusua nti o hu so ya so ba no a chife he we ka ho bi de minimi hwe masi ma yimi ba ka kwa ha no point se mi ti mi hwe mani ai aso no be bre no go ye come on ha na e bro no start ye e bro jai ye
What happened to you?
ye bo mi papa e ge ko 2 bien buyen na nyuma na ne de ba 4 bien abro ye buyen titie ye ngi tu na no se me ro me hu chewa e free me telescope ye me no ye mo renyi tutu ye mo renyi na tutu o me de angle iron no me de trog no o me bi sisi na so ye mo renyi tutu me bi me hu chewa nya se ketwa buyen tie ati ye ba en se ajebodi or the announcement say yachichi asori na phone bi oho ma Stephen person kuye ti o meje because na phone bi en ho ye dia ko trade bi ase ho no ku sojani no a no way asori no sajeni mche no ku police ni oba no.
You saw him being killed?
No ne satan ye ko no me ku dada no me pija no ko nti the blood pool of blood no e no na o ma ko tantan ye mejo no die sojani no die o mte no ko barracks no kuku eni nipa ni bitie ko na mu je wo hobebre no mu no me nipa 7 no o chichi e chire no me ko tran ye o so bi ku ye nya senketo a etuo ei ya san line si ni tu no jire chi nipa be 12 jire chi ni tu no mo to na nyame chese na nyame ku ye and there is no to shu ni tu ni ba nya senketo a me adu kakra ya hono na e buru ye menyi.
What did they use?
To only be a belt, just to be on being be.
So that's the right eye?
Yes, the right eye.
You can't see in the eye?
At all, to tell the talk.
His colleague usher in the church, Richard Boating, who was also identified as a member of the church at the Esuo barrier as he tried to leave Kumasi for Bichim, was beaten up.
Barrier Hano, me, any before answering. Obomisu. Nam smabo obobisum nam smabo no
also abo Mr. Answer
ba ko de wa momedin na sujani no bo Mr. Answer pa na wasemo mu wie no say go ka no de ko to brigade ne ko do to brigade ni die nyame sane be hwe na nya go na no moku nkola no papa no sergeant nyamche mo borutu awon so na abusan awo ho se ya Ebujana pusa no mo kan yi na kyerɛ mu etimo ya no mu no mo buye papa dade ese no mo de boye nya pa dade nko an ye te fom ene asam ye nansa na so ya ni bi tutu abi obese bi ti we pa ewurade tu no to obobe 30 times o se je se wo hu se ska bi aba mani ho ansa na wagya but you say mahaba bi etui o so do se wuram si na be yiye o ma me nua no ma na ya tie no sana o jami nti ade tie no de call for bien se o mu die gu kam na o ma kutu de be bone ne ya ana omo ekoto aduane bre se yini ntima sujani ba kon ko ewura dem ko fa blade pa mo no ye nim na ohane ho sa odi kwa sa ya se like 7 people make o hasa make o chi na me na ye tutu mo re o kura dade bi a triangle to di si o kan na more than sa no kwana anoshi oje forward obi ntimi nkoma.
This and other scenarios concretized the need for the commission as an outlet for the victims to vent after going through unspeakably torturous moments which might have left scars on their bodies and conscience for a long time. For Archbishop Palmer Bako, he was driven to tears on several occasions by the sheer tenacity of the victims of heinous crimes who narrated their ordeals.
In my at that time about 30 years of priestly experience, I had not come across stories that were as harrowing as when we were sitting at the National Reconciliation Commission. Yes, people come and tell you sins and the rest of it. But what people had experienced and what people had committed against others, it was during the National Reconciliation Commission that I came face to face with how much the devil could warp the human being.
Clinical psychologist Adolphe Okubekwin was one of those contracted by the commission to provide psychological counseling to the victims. He explains many people were mentally hurt, which to some extent drove many of them to an early grave or heavily affected their general well-being.
For me, working at the level of victims, engaging victims, I saw this day in and day out manifesting. People who've been wronged, people who have been beaten, terrible things done to them, women raped, yes, by officers at the time. Burma Khan, a woman who had a near-death encounter at the Switchback Road.
Wow.
Used to leave her test and all. Military men went to her home. She was just returning from the bathroom in a nightie. Some terrible things happened. Not all of the stories came to the public light. A lot of it was heard in camera.
Okay.
And I had a real opportunity to work with some of these women and victims to help them deal with the atrocious past.